Never seen electromag suspension on a bike before.
Zero resistance, faster bike. But not fast enough.
These ladies definitely deserve their time in the spotlight. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 female Disney characters that deserve their own spin-off.
Oh, pish tosh. I'm not about to let the poor child go hungry.
Oh, right, fine.
For this list, we'll be looking at both heroic and villainous supporting characters in Disney and Pixar films that we believe deserve a solo outing in either sequel or prequel form. Also, be on the lookout for a few spoilers down the line as well.
What are you waiting for? Come on, let's go!
I don't know how to drive a real cart.
You don't what?
Number 10, Grandmother Fa, Mulan.
I should have prayed to the ancestors for luck.
How lucky can they be? They're dead.
Despite being bound by tradition like the rest of Mulan's family, Grandmother Fa is something of a wild card.
Who'd spit in her bean curd?
Regardless of her age, she's shown to have a spunky attitude and is even willing to cause a bit of chaos to get her point across.
Yep, this cricket's a lucky one.
Seeing how Mulan probably got some of her independent streak from her, we would love to see a prequel that shows a young Grandmother Fa kicking ass and taking names in ancient China. From the way she talks about Captain Li Shang, we can only imagine how she roped Mulan's grandfather into marriage.
Woo! Sign me up for the next war.
Number 9, Fairy Godmother, Cinderella.
Oh, now you don't really mean that.
Oh, but I do.
Nonsense, child. If you'd lost all your faith, I couldn't be here. And here I am.
She's a Disney icon, and yet we know practically nothing about this benevolent, all-powerful spellcaster.
You must be.
Your fairy godmother? Of course. Now, where is that wand? Oh, I forgot. I put it away.
With an upbeat attitude and seemingly infinite supply of magic, we can only imagine what her past is like. Where did she come from? Are there other fairy godmothers? Are her duties limited to turning pumpkins into carriages and making dreams come true?
Oh, it's a beautiful dress.
While it's doubtful that she's battled the forces of evil like a lot of magic users, it would be an interesting dynamic to see how many goddaughters she's helped along the way before Cinderella.
You can't go to the ball looking like that.
The ball? Oh, but I'm not.
Of course you are. But we'll have to hurry, because even miracles take a little time.
Miracles?
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, Vanellope von Schweetz, Wreck-It Ralph.
So how'd I do?
Well, you almost blew up the whole mountain.
Right. That's a good note.
Unlike a lot of Disney princesses, Vanellope has very little interest in finding true love or a fairy tale ending. This little firecracker lives to win.
I'm adorable.
And everyone loves an adorable winner.
Yeah.
After discovering that she's actually the lost ruler of the racing game Sugar Rush, Vanellope decides to take on the position of president as opposed to a princess, though she insists that she's still a racer through and through.
Look, the code may say I'm a princess, but I know who I really am, Ralph. I'm a racer with the greatest superpower ever. I was here. I was there. I was glitching through the walls. I'm not giving that up.
What would we want from a sequel? More racing, more glitch-based superpowers, as well as this wisecracking protagonist balancing both her passion for racing with the needs of her kingdom.
All right, to be continued.
Yeah.
Number 7, Captain Amelia, Treasure Planet. Anybody remember this badass? On the voyage to discover the loot of 1,000 worlds, this fearless feline captained the RLS Legacy, overcoming cosmic storms and mutiny with her sharp wit and even sharper tongue.
How did I describe them? I don't know. I said something rather good this morning before coffee.
A ludicrous parcel of drivelling galoots, ma'am.
There you go. Poetry.
Blending together the elegance that can only come from Emma Thompson's voice with the guile of a veteran officer, all we can say is we would very much like to see that little run she had with the Protean Armada and how she got all those briefly mentioned scars.
I'm Captain Amelia. Late of a few run-ins with the Protean Armada. Nasty business, but I won't bore you with my scars.
Every great captain has to start somewhere, and Amelia's rise through the ranks would make for a perfect adventure.
To mule and blabber about a treasure map in front of this particular crew demonstrates a level of ineptitude that borders on the imbecilic, and I mean that in a very caring way.
Number 6, Yzma, the Emperor's New Groove.
And when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer. It's brilliant, 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 I tell you.
She may scare everyone in the kingdom beyond all reason, but frankly, we can't get enough of the Emperor's former advisor. Possessing zero empathy and selfish intent galore, she could have easily fallen flat as a villain, if it weren't for her comedic eccentricity.
What? A llama? He's supposed to be dead!
Yeah, weird.
Just how did she get to be enjoyably evil? What was her early relationship with Cusco like?
But Your Highness, I have been nothing if not loyal to the Empire for many, many years.
Hey, everybody hits their stride.
Has she killed off other emperors in the past? Give us more of her secret lab, her dastardly doomed-to-fail schemes, and hilarious banter with Kronk, and we are there.
The dinner. You know.
Oh, right. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison?
Yes, that poison.
Number 5. Helen Parr, aka Elastigirl, The Incredibles.
Hey!
Before Helen Parr settled down with Mr. Incredible, she was a free-spirited superhero, showing men that the ladies could not only do it, but do it better.
No, it's all right. I've got him.
Sure you got him. I just took him out for you.
Sure, you took him out. His attention was on me.
A fact I exploited to do my job.
My job, you mean?
A simple thank you will suffice.
Thanks, but I don't need any help.
While we got to see Mr. Incredible's glory days, showing Elastigirl's heroic antics would give us some awesome fight scenes with bizarre villains. We'd also love the opportunity to see how she and Mr. Incredible fell in love, as well as the possible struggles she may have faced as a female superhero in that time period. Make it happen, Brad Bird.
Settle down, are you kidding? I'm at the top of my game. I'm right up there with the big dogs. Girls, come on. Leave the saving of the world to the men? I don't think so.
Either that, or we'd love a film about Edna Mode and the daring, but capeless, superhero world of fashion.
Splashdown sucked into a vortex. No capes. No, go on. Your new suit will be finished before your next assignment.
Number 4. Megara, Hercules.
Well, thanks for everything, Herc. It's been a real slice.
We all know that Meg managed to snag her happily ever after with Wonder Boy Hercules. But what about her beginnings? We were given a brief summary of how she gave up her freedom in order to save the life of her love interest, only for him to abandon her soon after and leave her as a slave to the god of the underworld.
Hey, I've sworn off manhandling.
Well, you know, that's good, because that's what got you into this jam in the first place, isn't it? You sold your soul to me to save your boyfriend's life. And how does this creep thank you? By running off with some babe.
No doubt her past would be a dark one. But knowing what a trooper Meg is, there's no doubt she'd be able to make it through with her signature sass intact.
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
And did we mention that would mean we'd see more of Hades? Hell yes.
Don't even go there.
Number 3. Boo, Monsters, Inc. The always adorable Boo was at the heart and center of this Pixar classic, showing that sometimes even the monsters in your closet can become the closest of friends. But you have to wonder what came next. Did Boo forget about her adventures with Sully and Mike? Does she have to find her way to Monstropolis to save her kitty from Randall?
Hey, look at that. It's Randall.
Come on!
Or did she grow up to try and prove the existence of monsters to the rest of the human world? There's limitless potential depending on what kind of direction this impressionable young girl chose to take her life.
Where is she?
I don't believe it. She got away from you again?
Ooh.
Well, that is just...
Number 2. Jessie, Toy Story franchise.
There's Jessie the Yodeling Cow.
Look it, that's me!
Admit it, when that Sarah McLachlan song played over the montage of Jessie's early life, you cried a little bit. While we love the new life she found with Woody and Buzz, getting an even greater glimpse of her past would only give more reason to love this energetic cowgirl.
It's you! It's you! It's really you!
What's me?
Seeing how her relationship with Emily evolved before her heart-wrenching departure would lead to many, many more tearful moments, but also allow us to see our favorite yodeler before she hit her stride. Maybe there's something to the fan theory that Emily's Andy's mom?
Andy, come on, hon. Time to go. Hey, you fixed Woody!
Yeah, glad I decided not to take him to camp. His whole arm might have come off.
Knowing Jessie though, even an origin story would be filled with her high-octane hijinks. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to find my way home.
Your way? Always here are my ways!
Well, I was kind of thinking that I'd love to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
Terrific.
Wonderful.
All right. Ha! What does a girl know about swords anyway?
Girl? Girl? If it weren't for this girl, you would still be in the Horned King's dungeon.
You know, Princess Eilonwy, Taran.
At least I don't keep talking about it forever.
Number 1, Ursula, the Little Mermaid.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch.
She's the sea witch who nearly bested both seafaring folk and land dwellers with her manipulative nature and lust for revenge. How could we not want a prequel?
In my day, we had fantastical feasts when I lived in the palace.
Aside from one hell of a singing voice, all we know of Ursula is that she's dying to get back at King Triton and likes to cultivate her creature garden.
King Triton's headstrong, lovesick girl would make a charming addition to my little garden.
Was she always such a wicked individual? Or did disagreements with a younger Triton lead her to fall from grace and into the clutches of evil magic?
Yes, I've had the odd complaints, but on the whole, I've been a saint. To those poor unfortunate souls.
To get a chance at an Ursula origin story, we would happily sign the scroll.
Cross a bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam jetsam, now I've got her, boys. The boss is on a roll.
Did you agree with our list?
Here's the best part.
Whoa.
Which female Disney character do you think deserves their own movie?
What if Andy doesn't like me?
Nonsense, Andy'll love you. Besides, he's got a little sister.
He does?
With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
Okay, send me a postcard, kid. That's Mike Wazowski, care of 22. Mike Wazowski, you got your life back lane.
Wazowski.
Very good. Now, bon voyage.